What's up? What's up? Guys, the trolls, they came in today and they hurt my feelings. They 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 hurt my feelings. So I just wanted to let you guys know that don't please don't make a habit of essentially adding trolls that come in my chat that have been blocked and banned in my chat. Don't make it a habit of publicly making it known you're adding them to your community and shit like that. Don't ask them to sub in my chat after I've banned them. Just don't do that. It's rude. Because this is like the sort of situation where I've banned them, but you're part of my community now. So it's just rude. It's drama. It's like, oh, I'll accept you. Right in my chat. So just don't make a habit of doing that because it's kind of obvious that we have the situation like I talked about earlier. People, other content creators, bring people in here. Yeah, they talk shit. They bring people in here, and again, it's all political related. I mean, we proved that in that last stream. Like as soon as I started talking about that and said about that it was politically, inclined and generated, and that's where it came from. That's exactly what happened. Yeah, we got the same. We got a troll, and then he wouldn't shut up. He actually had to come back in on his alt after I blocked him. Just posting his just messaging is an obvious troll thing in chat. So the point is, that I made my point. I made that point. The point is, it is politically driven. Why people do this? Why people segregate on YouTube and form little gangs on YouTube and bring their buddies in to gang up on content creators and steal their subs because they just want to literally steal shit. That's what they're doing, and I'm getting sick of it. And that's the point. We even talked about that in the last stream, and we literally drew it out. You guys flat out saw it happen. Literally saw somebody come in after talking about politics, and they were so triggered. They literally obviously trolled me, said some very obviously trolling comments, came in then on their alt after the fact, continued trolling, couldn't shut up about it, literally just couldn't take that I was talking about that and saying what I was saying. They were just so triggered they had to come in and do that. That's the point. What does it matter? If you don't actually like me and you don't want to follow me or support me, what does it matter? Why are you so triggered? Yeah. So that's the point. I'm just making content here. That's all I'm doing. I'm just making content. And you're just coming in being triggered, saying shit. Your coattails are fickle. Coattails. There's so many trolls in that stream. So many. We had so many trolls. Maybe if maybe if people weren't trying to, steal subs and literally just cause other people to lose their subscriber counts, just to, basically they come in as be seen and look a certain way and cause other content creators to lose their sub accounts. Yep. So my point is that I made my point. I literally proved it. Yeah, we talked about how it was politically driven, and then flat out, as soon as we started talking about that, some triggered troll came in. Couldn't handle it. Had nothing intelligent to say. Then, when they couldn't handle it, didn't admit that they couldn't handle it, didn't admit that I had a better argument, didn't admit to any of that, didn't admit they were very obviously just being a troll, triggering troll, and couldn't handle hearing my opinions on the subject, hearing my factually driven opinions on the subject. They came in on their own. Because, I banned them for, eventually just got tired of the trolling. Just got tired of it. So I banned them. And they came in on their alt to troll some more. And we will not be. Don't be telling people to sub to you after I ban them. Don't just stop doing it. Just don't do that. That is incredibly rude. Yeah. I mean, it's essentially, especially when you acknowledge that they were trolling too, makes it look a little suspicious, to be honest. You acknowledge that they're trolling and then want them to join your community. So it's just we're not tolerating this fucking trolling bullshit anymore. I'm just done with it. We're talking real subjects here, and honestly, you guys are kind of showing me you can't handle it. We have so many trolls coming out of nowhere that literally just can't handle the things I'm talking about. Literally, you just can't. Yes, I'll talk for hours about the trash that I had to deal with at certain jobs. And suddenly, I get some trolls. Suddenly, I get people in my chat trolling. Suddenly. Talk about how it's driven by politics, how people segregate and people group together and then talk about other people. And then I literally prove that because it literally happens right after I say it. Imagine actually claiming. Imagine actually claiming that you're a Christian and then you support those values and all those things that go along with that. And then you still support the very obvious, the person that literally just lies everything they say is just a lie. The next thing is just another lie. Just imagine you claim to be a Christian, And then your main political, the guy that you support in politics, the main guy that you support. Just imagine it. Just imagine you are like, really, like you are like, that Bible in and out. You're going to church all the time. You're praying all the time. And then the guy that you talk to, the guy that you talk to, the priest that you talk to, all that, and all the stuff that you learn about being a good Christian and learn from the Bible and all that shit doesn't teach you about not trusting the guy that's literally lying about everything. Like basic things that you can just Google and find out aren't true. Like basic stuff. We're not talking about like stuff that you're trying to say is a lie and really it isn't. We're talking about like actually just like lying about something somebody said or something like that. Like basic stuff. I mean, it's that basic, man. It really is. It's that basic. Wholly aside from the fact that he has the money that he has. Well, technically, if you're a devout Christian, you don't have a certain amount. You give it away to make sure you don't. That's in there too. Just imagine how hypocritical it starts to get with people that claim to be devout. That's the point. I actually have done that. I have very little, and oftentimes when I've even had very little, I've always given. If I have something to eat or something, I share. You know, I remember also like monetarily, like there's been times where I just like, I don't know, I've helped out. Like I remember there was a time where I was at a gas station. I went in for some gas, and I went inside to pay, and I was getting ready to pay for it, and then I just heard the other employee talking to the employee I was in front of. She was like talking about how like she doesn't really have any she's talking about how she doesn't really have any money right now. She's like sort of between jobs or whatever, and she doesn't really have any money right now. And she started talking about how like she couldn't bring a lunch today. She didn't have any money for lunch or whatever. It's just something like that. And I heard her talking about it, and she wasn't gonna be able to eat anything. And so I just like gave her a 20. Just like handed her a 20. I was like, here you go. Because I was like, well, I mean, I'll be fine, but you need to eat like today. Like you're working and you can't eat something. So, like, I know I'll be fine, but you won't. And that's sort of kind of like what was going through my head. So I'll just be like, well, here you go. And that's, in my opinion, a way better, um, just mindful way of being Christian and supporting those values than obtaining billions of dollars. Buying everything, investing, buying more things, being fake, spending shitloads of money on hair and makeup and making yourself look a certain way and TV show, name, and just the fact that he wants his name all over everything, like that's the point. Like there's so many things in the Bible and like just very unchristianly about like so many things that he's done with his life. So just like to even try to come from that aspect, even come from that point where that you're saying that he's like the more Christianly or the more godly choice or something. It's just like so absurd. And there's just like so many different ways that I can intelligently just say it's wrong. Yeah, I'm all upset. Oh my god, I'm all upset. The trolls, they hurt my feelings. Sorry, I had to take a call. 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 Guys, I had to take a call. It was actually one of those things where I was like being honest about something. So I had to talk to somebody about something. I had to take a call. So they were calling me back. That's what happened. That's what happened. So yeah, had to take care of that. Sorry. Had to go take care of that. Had to go take care of that. Guys, I'm a tormented soul. I'm a tormented soul. And if we're a troll, we're gonna type this in chat if we think this. Tormented soul. Guys, I'm a tormented soul. Yeah. That's what I am, totally. I'm a tormented soul. I have that I've Shark stick in my head. That song. It's a good song. It's cool. Goes the way that it goes. You're in and out, and everybody knows. She see that you're swimming with sharks. It's coming to get you. Ooh, ooh. It's coming to get you. Doo doo. Good song. It's a cool little tune. It's a cool little tune. It's a cool little tune. Oh my god, my feelings, guys. My feelings are so hurt. The funny thing is, he came in chat. He was like way after the fact. He like tried to say I was like normal pretty much the whole time. Like before he came in, I was like ranting about stuff, but that was before he came in. When he came in, I calmed down so that I could talk to him. And then the funny thing is like he was like he was trying to say that like what he said made I was so upset. He was like, "You're so upset." It's like no. It's like no. That's fine. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. That's what I said. Just like that. So here's my question. Here's my question to all of you. Who the heck is coming in here? Actually coming in my chat. Dropping his name in my chat. We're not name dropping in here, but dropping his name in my chat. And then actually saying, riding off the coattails. Yeah, okay. You know how many times he's used something I used first? Like the whole final stream thing? Yeah. Who do you think he was talking about? And by the way, I banned trolls. Obvious trolls. I don't ban everyone. So yeah, if you're like literally just in here to be supportive or just say, say supportive things and help grow the channel, then yeah, I won't ban you. But otherwise, why are you in here? Exactly. To troll. Like we can have fun. I will make fun of myself and uh overly criticize myself enough. Trust me. You guys don't need to do that. You can trust me on that. Yep. Yeah, I don't need a troll. A lot of people might, but I don't. Yep, I do not need one. Nope. Don't need them. Um, we can have fun without that. And you guys have heard me make fun of myself plenty of times, call myself dumb. But aside from that too, just you know, you guys love thumbnails. About the one with the Mountain Dew bottle. Yeah, you guys like that one. See, that's the point. I'll troll myself. You guys don't need to do it for me. You really don't. Oh, my pizza might be done. Shit. 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 Guys, the trolls hurt my feelings. Oh, they hurt my feelings. Oh. Why are we hiding view counts again? There's people in here. Why are we hiding view counts? Yeah, there's literally people in here. Why are we hiding view counts? It makes no sense. Man, YouTube's fucking stupid. do. Do. Trolls in chat every day. We're fucking trolls. We just show up and gang up on content creators and bring other people in the chat. Do. We're just a bunch of trolls. Oh my feelings. Oh my feelings. Ah. I'm so like distraught. Oh my gosh, the trolls. Oh. Oh my gosh, the trolls. Where did I put my... Oh, I see them. I see them. It's bright out. Bright out. It's bright. It's bright out. It's bright. The trolls riding off the coattails. Man, who is even saying these things? Like, who are you? Like, where do you come from? Freaking weirdos, man. Man, where should I put you guys? This strong wind is gonna be like, nope. This content is way too much for you guys. Way too much. Can't handle it. You can't handle world class. That's right, I said it. Just can't handle it. Can't handle it. World class, you can't handle. You just can't. So you know what? Because you can't handle it. You can't handle it. So Yep, there we go. I mean, you guys can't even really get a conversation, to be honest with you. Yeah, you guys can't really, you just can't handle it, can you? So, we're talking about how, essentially, these trolls, this trolling nature, this trolling community, essentially should not be allowed to continue. Because this is my point. It's leaking even into politics. People would literally vote for somebody just to troll. That's fucking, that is disgusting. You are a disgusting person if you would do something like that. You're fucking disgusting. You do not deserve the right to vote when you do shit like that. And that's kind of my point. Yeah, these people think stuff like that is a joke, and that's where we have to put our foot down and realize it's really not anymore. Too much is happening where it's, and then at the same time, some of these same people are bitching about the woke culture. Who the fuck do you think's doing it? Who the fuck do you think? It's you. You're causing it. It's the same people. It's you. You're doing it. You, the one I'm talking to, that's a troll. You're doing it. You're causing the woke culture. You're causing people to want to cancel things. They're just the same. They're one and the same. They're just joining you. And then you go around actually like claiming to be the ones that, all this woke and getting canceling, oh my god, people are feelings and blah blah blah. Well, you're doing it. You're the ones trolling, bitching, actually creating shitloads of accounts to like troll a video game's Metacritic score and shit like that. You are so fucking immature that you actually go out of your way to you create all these different people are so immature. They actually go out of their way to create all these different accounts just to troll a score of a video game. Like, just what? That's proof enough. And that's years behind us. We haven't gotten any worse. We've gotten worse. We haven't gotten any better. We've gotten worse. Is what I meant to say. It's ridiculous. This is just insane. I really don't understand how people could just so blatantly not get it. How people could just so blatantly not get it. That they're the ones doing it. And then they complain about it happening, but they're the ones doing it. Yeah, they complain about it happening, but they're the ones doing it. Like, I miss the days where I could get on YouTube and just make content and people would join chat and have a good time. And somebody wasn't joining chat to be a troll or have some sort of sneaky fucking reason for being in chat. Like, just come in chat to manipulate chat a certain way so that you can either steal subs or act a fool. The fuck out of here. This is why, yeah, I ban people. Yeah, because I don't deal with problems. Other people just deal with headaches for X amount of time and then it goes away. And then they eventually ban them. No, I just call it as I see it. I know flat out it's going to be an issue, so I just ban right away. We won't get along. Boom. Gone. And then these people, oh man, oh, I'm so offended you banned me. They tell people that come in and harass me that like literally, what do you care? If you're so offended, you'd think that you just leave me alone. Like, you're the one that's actually offending. You're actually like so offended by your own fucking feelings. And you like literally just sit there and you're just like, oh, he banned me. Oh my god, oh my god, I can't say that one last thing that I got. I couldn't have the last word. Oh, oh, I feel so offended. I couldn't have the last word. I have to go on my alt and go in his account and say something. I have to go on my alt and be a fucking pathetic little troll. I can't just let things go like an adult. Oh my god, I have no idea what it means to let things go and just be an adult. I have to go on my alt and troll the internet and troll these content creators that are just trying to make ends meet and try to be artists with media and I want to stop them. I want to cause a problem for them because yeah, it makes me feel better about myself because I'm a bully. That's what trolls do. That's what trolls do. Speaking as if I'm a troll, because that's what trolls do. Yeah, that's what fucking trolls do. They go, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna go in this chat and do this and that. Why don't you just not do that? Why don't you just watch the content? Why don't you just fucking do that? Dipshit. Could just watch the content. Could just do that. And either be entertained or not. I'm so offended. I'm so... If you have to go out of your way, you aren't offended. Simply turn it off. Move on. Ridiculous. So triggered. Trolls. Triggered trolls. Come in my chat. Harassing me. Oh, fucking trolls. That's what they come in for. Literally what they come in for. That is literally what they come in for. Man, where's my Mountain Dew? Where's my Mountain Dew? You guys will not be able to handle this content. You guys won't be able to handle it. Yeah, you will. You won't be able to handle this type of content. It's just too much for you. We have too many trolls for you guys to handle this type of content. We have too many trolls for this. This is too much for you guys. Guys, I'm a tormented soul. I'm a tormented soul. I'm a piece of shit. I have just like, apparently I have the biggest ego. Yep, just the biggest ego. Yep. Yep, totally, that's what the guy in the chat decided anyway. Then when I assumed something about him, he got defensive. Yeah, when I assumed something about him, he got real defensive. He was like, "You don't even know me," or something like that. I'm like, well, guess now you know what that feels like then, right? Assume a bunch of things about somebody. Yeah. Ego. Well, I guess it's just I'm a piece of shit. I have a big ego. People just want to come in, use keyword phrases to bring their friends in here, so that at crucial times, so that they would see essentially why another content creator doesn't like me anymore and is talking shit about me. Certain keywords that they tell other people to, as soon as they see that, that's when they should come in, so that way they know that's why we all don't watch him, and that's why we're all going to this channel. And this is gaslighting. This is literally manipulating every single one of my viewers to go to your channel. I have several content creators doing this right now, and I'm getting sick of it. And if you keep doing it, I will literally just call you out by name on stream. I will do it. Don't think I won't, because obviously I've proven I don't give a shit. I'll just do it. If I thought you were actually being honest with me, I would have been willing to do anything. But, we have a lot of dishonesty going around. And people doing things behind people's backs, saying shit they should be saying, talking about people, literally causing subscribers to leave my channel and all flock to somewhere else. Okay? And they're using certain keywords to do this. And they're using other content creators to do this too. Certain ones that don't like me that I've already blocked. Don't appreciate it. I know what you're doing. This is itself gaslighting. You are doing it. I'm just making content. Do you see me in anybody's chat? Do you ever, do you seriously, pretty much ever see me in anyone's chat? Like, ever? If you do, let me know, because it's probably some scammer. Yeah, not me, because I don't do it. It is extremely suspicious and very weird. It's a manipulation. It's harassment. It's so many things. It makes me really, really wonder about certain people, too. Because just making content on here. That's all I'm doing. And it makes you wonder about certain people when these people, when I call certain things out and these people feel so pressured that they're actually going to be manipulative behind the scenes to tell people certain things, to lie, and get certain people to believe certain things just to have them come into the channel at certain times using certain keywords. You know, this all started a while back when I started banning people, and certain other people's feelings got hurt. Oh, your precious little feelings. Get the fuck off the platform. You don't belong if you say shit like that. Oh, my feelings. You're gonna get banned. That's it. People are gonna ban you. When you show up and do shit, you're gonna get banned. It's gonna happen. Especially when you are obvious about why you're doing it. And it's obvious to me. You're gonna get banned. If you talk about this and make a big thing behind the scenes and a big stink and talk about shit, you're creating a problem for yourself in the long run. You're digging a really deep fucking hole. Really deep. And you're involving a lot of other people. Stop it. All because I banned some people. Get the fuck over yourself. It's my goddamn channel. What the fuck? This is how like basic this is. People like just can't take. Oh, he doesn't like me. What are you gay or something? Go to a gay bar. There's plenty of them. I'm not. Okay, I don't like you. Get out of here. Like what the hell? Like, this is what I wonder. Why the fuck people spend so much time caring about whether I've blocked them? What the fuck do you care? Go do something else. Jeez. I don't know what my Mountain Dew. That's fine. I still have to finish this one. I wanted my Mountain Dew. That was nice and refreshing. I still have this one though. It's weird. So anyway, there's a lot of people that go and flock on YouTube and make content because they have problems. And, you know, instead of dealing with them, they just get on YouTube. I started YouTube like a long time ago, before all the problems. I mean, the problems occurred when I started live streaming. That's when it happened. Yeah, trolling. Unbelievable how immature people are. They don't treat you like a person. You want me to, like, you want me to sugarcoat everything? I'm going to be just brutally honest with you about this stuff. If calling you stupid offends you, like if me thinking that you're stupid with certain things and calling you stupid offends you, Well, I guess you should probably think long about why that offends you. You should probably reconsider the fact that you might get offended a little bit too easily. You might want to reconsider that. Because if somebody calls me stupid with something, a lot of times I'll just have some sort of intelligent argument and actually think of something and debate the person. Well, I mean, I guess it could be stupid, but like, I just think it's like this, and it's the sort of thing where I appreciate any intelligent argument. One that's stupid, I'm just going to call it stupid. No, it's a stupid argument. It's dumb. That's it. There are intelligent ones. I've said this. I'm not going to give them to you, though. Every time I give an intelligent argument, yeah, then the trolls use my own intelligent argument against me. Yeah, that's how basic they are. They can only use the ones I give them. So, my feelings are all super hurt and all that. Yeah. I'm like all offended and I'm gonna go cry myself to sleep and everything. Yep. True story. I promise you, the things that bother me are far darker than some douchebag trolling me in my chat on the internet. I promise. Well, listen to metal. I should tell you quite a bit. I should tell you no. Should. I can hear a troll's response to that too. So, but again, I'm not going to give that to you. It's inherent in people because when they grew up and went to school, they saw outcasts or something like that getting picked on, and then maybe they were smarter or they did better than them and stuff in school, but they were the outcasts and they didn't understand that, so they picked on them. And they were always dumb. Yeah, like they just like tried really hard and they couldn't figure this stuff out or figure this or that out. I remember there was this guy that I went to college with, and he was a nice guy. He reminded me of some friends that I was friends with in high school. It's funny because we ended up being friends because he's a Bills fan and I was a Dolphins fan, so we would sort of be kind of rival friends a bit. And but I respect the Bills, good team, obviously, decent franchise and decent organization. And I always had to tell him I really respect that because the Dolphins, not so much a lot of times. These days it's gotten better, but it's definitely a interesting history. But anyway, this guy, like he was sort of the bottom of the class. I mean, like, not the brightest apple on the tree, but I mean that doesn't mean that he wasn't like smart with, like taking care of his kids or smart with being responsible or something like that. Like, different people are smarter with different things, like an understanding the value of being smart with this, so therefore that's what he did with himself. That's it. He's made himself smart with this area of his life. Yes,
people are more academically inclined than others, sure. Um, and yeah, that's the point. Is like, we're talking about academics, your ability to look at a book and absorb information, or hear it, write it down. Just simply learn. Um, and he was obvious to me that he needed some help with that. Because he had he was more of a kinesthetic learner, where he had to sort of kind of see it. Yeah, like visual, but more hands-on too. He had to really see it. And we're talking about like medical stuff, medical terms and stuff like that. So, I remember there were times where like he would have trouble with pronunciation, especially, and I was actually pretty good with stuff like that, obviously. So I'd help him with pronunciation, and just like really help him break things down and stuff like that. And there were times where like he was on the computer. There were so many times we were on the computer, sitting in the lab, and he could not figure out how to get something to work. And there's a lot of times, like that was what I was going to school for, is like office medical work stuff, and there was a lot of times where essentially you have to learn how to schedule appointments and all kinds of stuff, and he just could not get this stuff to work. And I'd have to really sit there and spend my time in class. I'd roll my chair over and sit there and help him go through it and just break it down a little bit more for him, because the other teacher was busy helping everyone else. And he really just needed more time. And I did that for him. And I remember years ago, um, the friendship sort of kind of just halted, literally out of a political thing. It's the sort of thing where like I never looked at him in a certain way, but I remember I think I posted one thing, and then he just commented, and it was the sort of thing where it was like the comment wasn't nice, and it's like, okay, I'm done. I'm done. Like people can't even respect each other as friends enough to not be disrespectful on comments and in something that's somebody else's post or something like that. You have to go out of your way to be insulting to this person that's supposedly your friend or something like that. I'm done. It's one thing if you like want to talk about it, and like sort of like I do, and like actually get it out there so that somebody could actually have like a valid argument or something like that. But just to be immediately, you know what I mean? Like it was like an article or something like that. It wasn't even like really that bad. I think it was just like, but then like just what he posted was just, I didn't even want to say it. Yeah, I didn't even want to say it. It it's worse than you think. So anyway, uh, through some of those comments, um, like basically it was the sort of thing where like I even tried to argue with him that like even when I was in school with him, like it was kind of obvious to me he wasn't like the best with reading comprehension, and that was when he like all caps he's like commenting. So it's like obviously he feels something way a certain way about that. Why would you care? I've talked about all kinds of stuff with you guys about things I've struggled with in life and haven't been so good at. So why should somebody care so much? This is the point. People need to get over their own imperfections, need to get over themselves. So he feels a certain way about his shortcomings, and he's taking it out on me. So the point is, he initially posted a comment that was incredibly insulting and stuff like that, and berating and stuff. So I'm like, well, if you're going to insult my intelligence, we'll just talk about how. Yeah, it's like that. And I was like, I literally was just like, look, man, you didn't have the best reading comprehension in school. And it's like, how many times did I point something out that you didn't realize until I pointed it out, and you were like, oh, yeah, you're right, or something like that. It's like it's the same thing. It really is. It's the same thing. How many times does somebody tell you something in politics and it's literally something they got from the headline? They didn't even read the article. And the article actually says something the opposite of the headline. It's on purpose. That's the point. And so many people will just base information off either headlines or things they heard on Fox or something like that. And it's like, man, you have to realize that these one-offs and stuff like that, they're just like real quick snippets of somebody saying something they think is going to happen, or it's like a what-if scenario. So therefore they say it and call it journalism, They're not really reporting. Reporting is very boring. You have to realize that media became what it was. You all should watch Anchorman. Like, as funny as that movie was, kind of had a point. The whole point was that nobody wants to hear some guy get up there and boring and just... That's why people hated the good presidents. This is why. They don't understand that it's boring to them. Suddenly the guy comes along, he's like, oh, it's tremendous, and it's going to be big, and it's going to be great, blah, blah. You suddenly understand it. It's basic. You get it. You're like, yeah. That's the point. You just agreed with it because you finally understand it. No. You shouldn't do that. You should look the stuff up and get up to par with comprehension. I mean, it's not that hard. Why do you think Obama gives pauses? Why do you think he does that? There's a few different reasons. So he's actually really smart. There's actually a bunch of different reasons. He's a really good speaker too. Pauses help people learn. Okay, so if you're a teacher or you're an instructor or something like that, if you're giving somebody information and you leave pauses, you'll find that people listen to the very last thing that you said. If you talk like this and you just sort of kind of go on and on and on and you just say a whole bunch of things, people really don't know what you're saying because everybody has ADD, everybody's plugged in, everybody has attention deficit disorder. Nobody can understand anything. If you're talking this and this and that and the other thing, propaganda this and that and the other thing, it's going to go one ear out the other. Nobody's going to have any, you're not going to remember a single thing that you started with. You're just rambling to them, especially big words, really intelligent people that are really good at talking, rambling and just talking about nothing. It's just going to sound like nothing. It's going to go in one ear and out the other. You're going to have no fucking clue what they're saying. And then by the end of it, it really just sounded like a bunch of nothing to you. That's the point. You have to realize when you are slow to absorb information. This is most people. It's an auditory thing. Even I don't hear shit right away. Like auditory, that's like, man, that's like some next level. You're an auditory learner. Whew. That's some next level. Like I can't. I either have to see it or be doing it. Auditory, man. If I learn with only, I have to see something. See, that's the thing, is like, that's the point, is like everybody's a different learning type, and so just because somebody doesn't understand what somebody's saying doesn't mean that they're stupid. It just means that they should go look it up. The problem is education then. Yeah, did people retain what they learned in high school or above? And high school ain't that great here. Nah, it's really not. They expect you to learn college here. Yeah, so if you went to college, you know what's going on. Yeah. It's a shame. Yeah. Anyway. I'm like 100% sure. No, I'm like 98.9% sure. Absolutely nobody will care. And this won't have any impact on the way people treat each other and respect each other's opinions and views. 98.9% sure. Yeah, that exact number. Yeah. So about a 1.1, well, 1.1 chance of it actually making a difference. Did you guys ever see Pay It Forward? Movie Pay It Forward? It's sort of like that. Where one person wants to make a difference, they see what the problem is, so they do it. You know what Pay It Forward means? You do something nice for somebody, don't expect anything back. But the only thing is, they have to do something nice for two people. And so on, 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 and it grows, and you have world peace. That's Pay It Forward. Problem with Pay It Forward is, people are people. That's how I feel. How I really do try and fall on my sword a lot to help people. I talk about scammers, which puts me at risk. I talk about all kinds of stuff to help people out. I talk about legitimate technical issues that could cause a scammer to cause another technical issue for me. And it has. And it literally has. I've done all this stuff before, specifically to do exactly that. To show that I am the guy that's just trying to help. I'm not trying to call anybody stupid to be egotistical or anything like that. I just want you to vote correctly. I literally care. I don't want my grandfather to have literally died, gone through the war, eventually died of leukemia, and it means nothing. I don't want that. Like, that's what I think about all the time. Is that his service was in vain, and the other service was in vain, by just how absolutely idiotic we are with voting, and these candidates are. I gotta be honest, I think my grandfather actually wouldn't mind Biden, surprisingly. He would hate Trump, though. And it's like I said before, it's an ethical thing. It's just an obvious ethical thing of it. Just pick somebody better. That's all. You can do better than that. I'm not a fan of Pence either, but I don't know. I want it to be not the obvious choice. Yeah, I want randomly a young guy. A young, really smart fucking guy to just show up and get voted president. That's what I want. I want these two fuckers out of there. Yeah, I want Trump and Biden out of there. I want all these losers, these people that think they're gonna win third-party vote. I want them out of there. Who's our ringer? Who's gonna bring it home? Who's smart? Who's gonna fix us from the trash? We were great. We were. Make America great again? It was great. He was saying that when it was great. So the question is, why isn't it now? He was saying that when it was great. I remember thinking back to that time. I remember how good my life was between 2008 and 2012. And even before that. But after 2017, no. 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 Between the handouts. So see, this is what people remember. All they remember is he handed them some money. The government handed out a bunch of money. And they know that his name was signed. You know that he actually stopped the checks. You could have gotten them weeks sooner, and he stopped the checks so that he could put his name on them. So that it would say from the White House of Donald Trump. It's like, if you're going to do it, just do it. Stop showboating. That's the point. It's like the people that help a homeless guy, but then they got to film him. They just got to film him. They got to film the homeless guy. Yeah, you want to help him, but you got to film it. Yeah, okay. Do you ever try helping somebody and just help them? It's literally what I did earlier. I thought I shortchanged this cashier, and I called the business to tell them that I'm pretty sure that I shortchanged them like $20. And they were calling me back to let me know that I, in fact, had not done that. I really couldn't believe that I didn't. But yeah, like, that's my point, guys. Like, you just have to show, like my point is that I'm always trying to come from a point of honesty. You know, like, if you want to do something honestly, it's kind of obvious, in my opinion, to see what you're doing. That's why, like, I always see what he's doing, and it's like, so obviously not from an honest point of view. Because like, when I do something, it's just like, well, why would you do it that way? Why not do it this way? Like, it's just obvious. And then somebody asks him about it, and he's like, well, this, look over here, this, look over here, you know? Come on, man. Get those guys out of there. I actually don't mind Biden, but, like, the problem is that people don't receive him well. So, like, it's more of a popularity thing. You got to recognize, though, that his administration's decent. It's still a decent administration. It's just people's reception of him. Americans need to get behind him more. Like, he hires good people, makes good decisions. Yeah, he's like, it's a really slow process right now coming off of. I mean, they had a bad transition. The Trump White House made that a very bad transition for them. It was not smooth at all. They left a whole bunch of crap there. They left from that chopper. You remember when they left from the chop? Like, they just sort of left in a hurry. Apparently, like, I don't know, just it wasn't smooth. I remember Obama. That was a big one up for them. That's the point. Obama always talked good about Bush and the previous presidents. He didn't care about Trump. What does he care about Trump? Every president's always talked like made friends with each other. This is the one guy that nobody wants to have anything to do with him. People don't like him. Yeah, because of how. That's the point. It's like not even like you know, it's like eventually it's just like, nah, that's it. So that's kind of the point, is that you have to recognize, you know, when like absolutely, like, even Obama, who gets along with everybody, he's so easy to get along with, just hates the guy. He doesn't hate anything, really. He's so easy. He is just like, that's why like, there's certain types of people that hate him, because he's so likable. That's the point. What's there to not like? I can't stand the argument Obama kills people. I can't stand that fucking argument. So does every president. You want to know when drone strikes happen? Start counting. I don't fucking know what happens top secret missions and all this shit and redacted and all that. I can't control that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not, if I want to control that better, I better start voting locally and for Congress and getting people in there that I want in there. Instead of thinking that that's the president, that no. And drone strikes, this and that and the other thing. A lot of it's a security risk. A lot of it's this very top general person tells them this is going to happen unless we do this. So I should say no to this very top general person that has this incredibly credible intel that we paid shitloads of money for? Just because Joe Schmo sitting at home that reads a book and an article can go, Obama kills people. No! I promise I'm going to go listen to the top general instead. Sorry. This is the thing that actually did sort of piss me off about Trump. He didn't listen. Often, he didn't listen to intel and top people in military that know way the fuck more than he does. Do you know that he refused intelligence briefings claiming that he knows everything? What? So, okay, all right. So, top secret. Trump. Yeah, just because he's Trump and there's top secret information that only the president is privy to. This makes sense. This makes sense. You know he did that? He literally refused intelligence briefings, claiming he knew that stuff. I know all that already. Come on, guys. We really, really have to vote for this motherfucker. Do you really have to? Is it really, like, come on. It's so obnoxious, too. I've never seen anybody support a president this way. It's such a cult. They drive down the road with their damn flags, screaming and yelling at people, selling shit in tents like it's a damn sports team. It's so irresponsible. It really is. And if you don't get that it's irresponsible, you shouldn't have the right to vote. You really shouldn't. That's the point. You are damaging the next generation. You are deciding what they will do with their future. You are deciding it by doing shit like that. This is why Jesus, hello, Mr. Jesus freak that came in here earlier, this is why literally the Bible taught us, do not put any man before me. Do not do that. That's why it literally taught us that. The moment you start seeing, like, Trump stickers and Trump flags and Trump on this and Trump on that, and we gotta sell this shit and make money off of it. It's not a damn sports team. It's an election. What are we trying to appeal to teenagers now? That's what it looks like. It's impulse buy people. That's the point. And that's why maybe we should use the Mitt Romney thing. What do you say? It was terrible. You shouldn't have said that. But regardless. Wasn't it 70%? Whatever. The point is, wasn't that Mitt? I think it was Mitt. The point is, people impulse buy. Anybody that knows anything about sales and demographics, like Walmart and Target, they make millions of dollars a year off impulse buying. You know the little fucking dollar things sitting at the front of Target, in front of the store? Just that section, I was told when I worked for Target, I was told just that section makes $1 million a year in the Target stores. Just that section. Okay? So this is what they're doing. They're getting impulse buy for an election. I mean, it's like when I see the stickers with Biden. This is the point. This is where it gets irresponsible. We now have like the Biden stickers where he's like pointing and says, I did that, and then people are putting them on gas stations. Who's selling these things? So that people can destroy property with them. That's destruction of property. Just so that you know. And you will be charged for it if somebody sees you doing it or the camera sees you doing it. Don't fucking do that. So, and whoever sells them, you're responsible for, like, what? Why would you create that except for people to put it on things? I mean, like, come on. Do you not see where we're going with this trash? This is so immature. We're literally trolling our own fucking elections. I did that. Yet I'm not smart enough to know the president can't control gas prices. Duh, 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 I'm a QAnon conspiracy theorist and I vote for Trump. Duh, duh. I believe in conspiracy theories. Duh. Duh. Everything he says is in code. It means something. But there's this thing that's going to happen. Oh, it didn't happen today. But it led us to believe this other thing's going to happen, but it didn't happen today. Oh, there's this other thing that's going to happen, but it didn't happen today. Oh, there's this other thing that led us to believe this is going to happen. Oh, it didn't happen today. That's what that's literally what they're about. Literally, they predict all these things that are going to happen because of what Trump says in his code language. And then it never fucking happens, of course. But this one's going to happen this time. Jesus Christ. I can't. Nobody's this fucking stupid. Nobody. It's trolls. They're literally trolls. There's nobody this fucking stupid. They're not this dumb. They know it pisses people off, and they're just trolling the election. It's literally what it is. It's not people that are actually serious about voting. They don't care. This is the problem. This is why I think we should have a new system where people have to take a test that proves that they have the right to vote. And it'll be based on a grading system where, you are asked history questions and reading comprehension questions. And if you can't pass this test and get a passing score or whatever, you can't vote. Because in my opinion, we have way too many ill-informed people actually having the right to vote. In my opinion, you should have plenty of rights, and you do. But the right to say who's leading the country after everything that's happened, the storming of the Capitol that almost undid democracy, I honestly think it's a matter of national security at this point not to consider that option. I really do. I really think it's a matter of national security not to consider that option. I guarantee you I'm not the only one. It's the sort of thing that sounds like something a Democrat would say. The point is, Democrats care. That's the point. That's what you guys don't get. I see all this. I'm not like a Democrat or anything, but I see all the time Democrats showing how much they care, being passionate about politics. And then you all just make fun of it and mock them. And then wonder why they fucking respond the way they do. And then wonder why it's so easy for the fucking Republicans to literally just be like, ha ha ha, you bunch of idiots, vote for me. You're all a bunch of fucking idiots. You're going to vote for me anyway. Ha ha ha, because you're a bunch of fucking idiots. Vote for me, because I'm the Republican candidate, and you're a fucking moron. That's what the Republican does. Every fucking election. Every election. Democrats literally just trying to point it out. And then the Republican goes, oh no, but him. Oh no, but him. Oh no, no, but him. And then you're like, oh, he must be right. And you just don't look anything up. It's literally every election. You just don't look anything up. There's just the Republican Party that has been destroyed, not the Democratic Party. They're pretty strong. That's the point. There's a lot of people, overly qualified, good people that care about the government in those positions. The Republican Party's a fucking joke. And every year, they do the same fucking thing. They laugh in your face, call you stupid, and tell you to vote for them. And literally use the one fucking thing the Democrats are trying to say they're doing, and then it's literally just, oh no, it's them. Oh no, it's them. Look over here. Look at what this Democrat's doing. And it's like, wow. Meanwhile, they're doing something 3 times worse right in your face. And you just believe it just because you're a party voter. It's like, just can't take how dumb it is. I really can't. It's not a party thing. I'm not like that. That's my point. Too many people are like that. They vote for one reason. Oh, I like this one thing this person does. I'm going to vote for them. Oh, I like Trump because of this one thing. And then that one thing isn't something that he even really did. They don't understand why it happened. A lot of people don't really know much about psychology and really don't have a handle on their own life. And oftentimes will attribute certain things to them doing better in their lives to like certain presidents and stuff like that. When really it's just more of a psychological thing. Like this president was president, so because you liked them, you felt more secure, and so therefore you invested more, you did this, you were more lucrative with your money and that sort of thing. So you just felt more wealthy. It's just literally it. It's the psychology of the situation. That's it. That's all it is. Gee, I wish I could feel like that. Wish I could just be oblivious to what's happened and be happy right now with the state of things. I'd be like, oh, Biden's president. We're fucking fine. Holy shit. Oh my God. Imagine if I was like that. I was just like, oh my God, Biden. Oh my God. This guy, he's going to take care of everything. He's going to make a deal, and it's going to be really big, and it's going to be the best deal you've ever seen. Oh my God. Imagine if I did that. Oh, don't worry. Biden's got it. He stimulates the economy, guys. He stimulates the economy. He stimulates the economy. Imagine if I did that. It just sounds so absurd coming from the other way, doesn't it? That's the point. That's how absurd it sounds to us. It's so basic. You're not even saying anything. You're just picking something. Stimulate the economy. Let's say that. That sounds good. You know what you're talking about. I talked about this in the other stream too, but like billionaires tweeting stimulates the economy. That's it. We know this now. Other people know this. People in the field know this. Professionals know this. We know this now. This is not a mystery. This might be slow to get out to some of the people that don't know anything about politics, but this is why my point is. This is why I want to call people stupid. because so many people go out of their way to like be incredibly insulting and really dumb about politics. They actually go out of their way to say things untrue all the time. So I deserve the right to call you fucking stupid when all the time you make shit up for a person that's like the last person that you would want in your corner representing your country. Like, because I care. Not because of any other reason. It's literally because I care. It's literally because of that. What the fuck else would I be doing this for? I'm just... Yeah, okay, because it's a really good fucking idea to start talking about politics and just publicly say exactly what I think about certain candidates and stuff. I even said about the thing about Biden and stuff like that, about how I it's like, that's the point, is like, I recognize when there's valid arguments against the candidate. I'll just grade them and be perfectly honest with you. We need this. People should be taught politics. Political science is a real thing, by the way. By the way. And people just like go around acting like experts. Oh, well, he did this, and okay, what does that do, Mr. Expert? Tell me what that does. Yeah, tell me what if a single fucking person that voted for Trump can tell me what the Trans-Pacific Partnership did accurately, if they could tell me, they would immediately fucking have their answer as to why he was lying about it. This the worst deal, the worst. If you knew what it did, you would immediately know why he was fucking lying about the entire thing. Because nobody knows. Nobody fucking knows what the hell that is. None of you. Nobody knows what the Trans-Pacific Partnership is. Nobody knows what that is. Nobody knew what the Paris Peace Accord was. Nobody knew that he opted out. It was the first time he opted out of that. And we looked like a bunch of... Like, we're talking about how we always do that. Every time we always do that. And the UN looked at us really bad because of Trump. Yeah, the Paris Peace Accord. Yeah, you remember that? The UN, oh man. Be glad. I think it was, I forget, there was some billionaire or something, some really nice billionaire that forked it over on our behalf or something like that. Yeah, you be thankful for that, because... And it wasn't him, because he doesn't have the money for that. Yeah, be grateful for that, because we looked terrible in their eyes. And that matters. Oh, does it matter? Oh, yes, it does. Americans are way too secure in their own skin. They're fucking stupid, too. I wish half of you grew up in the fucking 50s and had to hear an air raid siren. And fear that. And know what it's like to deal with, like, the Cuban Missile Crisis going on. And shit like that. 60s, I should say. I wish half of you fucking grew up in there in those times and could actually appreciate what our soldiers fought for and what liberty actually means. You're calling people liberals and shit like that as if it's like some insult. Meanwhile, you're the one that wants those liberties. You want to wave your goddamn Confederate flag to piss people off. You want to do these things. Meanwhile, literally calling people liberals and libtards and stuff like that. Fuck are you saying? You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Half of these people are just one walking oxy-fucking-moron. They have no idea what they're saying. Yeah, like they're so dumb. Oh, a liberty is such a liberal, blah, 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 blah. And like literally they want the liberties. They want those things. It's like, you have the right to call me a name right now. Yeah. Thank our Constitution and our forefathers for that. Thankfully, you have the right to insult me and be stupid. Yeah, you actually have the right to be stupid. You do. Yeah. Isn't that nice? Yeah. Yeah. In some countries, they actually do require you to be of a certain intelligence level, believe it or not. Oh, if you live in Japan, whoo. Yeah, Korea and Japan. If you grew up in those countries, you are fucking smart. That's it. You're just fucking smart. Probably smarter than me. Yeah. I just have more access to certain information and can look at certain things that the country doesn't hide. Like, I think their countries limit access to certain things, but not everything. They're pretty free countries, though, Korea, at least South Korea and Japan. But some of their media is a bit, and Japan's really, really heavy on copyright. But man, they're so heavy on education. They have to learn all kinds of foreign languages. They learn, like, pretty much everyone learns, like, several instruments. They learn how to sing. You know, it's like a regular thing for them to play piano. Like, everyone plays piano. Everyone dances. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people. That's why a lot of them do martial arts. They either do martial arts or they dance. They're smarter than we are. Yeah. And you all go all over the fucking internet with how stupid you are all the time. This is what pisses me off. Because you make us all look like that. And it's not the case. There's some really good, smart people here. Some really good go-getters here. Really, seriously. Few and far between, though. And most of them are, well, they're rich and famous if they're go-getters because they can afford to be. It's difficult to always put on a pin message exactly everything that you believe and think about politics and the world and everything. So I hope it summed it up for you guys pretty well. You know, just kind of how I feel. Not that people are stupid necessarily, just that I'm fed all kinds of stupid information that I know is invalid, false, dumb, made up. So I call you stupid because you made up a bunch of shit. You're being stupid. That's how childhood. That's all it is. It's like a kid made up a fib and came to me and told me. That's how stupid it sounds to me. And it's like every adult that I can think of. They just make shit up. They don't know anything. They don't know anything. Like literally anything. They don't look anything. It's really that bad. For those who do. You know, the few that do. It's really that bad. Think about anybody that you know that is academically inclined. That's the point. Shouldn't you want to be academically inclined? There it is. There it is. Nobody called you stupid enough. I'm fucking serious, guys. I'm dead serious. Nobody called you stupid enough when you were younger. When you were dumb, when you were younger, someone's like, oh, you're not stupid. Oh, you're not stupid. Nobody did it enough. I'm not trying to like be rude. That's kind of my point. You guys need to learn how to be called stupid and go, I want to be smarter. He's right. He's fucking right. I'm pretty fucking stupid. Let's go get smart. You know, you could spend like a day just getting smart on a certain subject on the internet. A day! 1 day! That's how easy this is in today's culture. Yeah, the age of information is also the age of misinformation. Nobody does it. This is why I know so many things, because that's how many times I've done that. I'll spend like a day or two being just looking up as much as I can, all these sources, you know, just like a research paper sort of thing. Nobody does that. I'm going to tell you guys, I think, why I do it and why you guys don't. And I think I do it actually because of a bad habit, believe it or not. That's pretty funny. And then I got to get going. I think I actually do this, and I'm more inclined to look stuff up, and it works better for me because when I was in school, I waited to the last minute. No lie. Every time. Every paper, every homework assignment, every research paper, the day before I started it. Sometimes I get like an A. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like my English stuff, on point. Very literate, really, really good stuff. Never any real grammatical issues. It's usually just usually like a B or an A or something like that. And that's my point, guys, is when everybody has gone to school and spent time doing their homework throughout the week, they do it first thing, they research first thing and first thing and first thing. Everybody learns to sort of kind of do it that way. And we don't get into the habit of doing that last minute. So I think it's because I got so into the habit of like that idea of cramming, where I did it all the time, that's like it's sort of like, well, all right, fine, I'll spend a day or so just cramming this in my head and just getting as much information as I can because I did it so much, you know. And like I said, in school where I waited to the last minute, where everybody else was already sort of slowly doing it. So that's my point, is with politics, nobody's going to do that. Nobody's going to slowly look things up. They're either are or they aren't. And if they look something up, they're going to remember about 1/16 of what they looked up, because there's no quiz. Yeah, there's no quiz. There's no pop quiz. There's no exam. There's no teacher coming, goes, come up to the board and write on the board the answer to this, blah, blah, blah. There's none of that. So you've forgotten it. Or you think you remember it, but you don't. That's what happens. I had this one teacher. He taught me almost more than any other teacher's ever taught me. The only other teacher I ever had that taught me more was my martial arts instructor. But everybody remembers this guy. He was my science teacher. Unfortunately, he passed away of cancer. Everybody remembers him, Mr. Chronister. Anybody watching, everybody remembers Mr. Chronister. Freaking love that guy. I learned so much from him. One of my most memorable experiences with Mr. Chronister was he had us all come into class. We all sat down. It was so funny. I was zoned out. No lie, I was zoned out too. As soon as we started sitting down, I think he started saying it too. And I didn't even catch him until like the 7th or 8th time. He was like, you have to say something 3 times for a young person to absorb what you said. You have to say something 3 times in order for a young person to absorb what you said. You have to say something 3 times in order for a young person to absorb what you said. And then people start chuckling a little bit. He's just saying it over and over and over. And I got him on about the 7th or 8th. Yeah, it was pretty bad when I was younger. And so that's the point, is he had to say this like 7 or 8 times before I caught on. And everybody's like laughing and shit like that. I'll never forget that. And it's taught me a lot about adults, unfortunately. Most adults are the same way. It's why I talked earlier about why Obama makes long pauses. Because the idea is that in between those pauses, you can think about what was said, and now you will remember what's said at the end. It's perfect. And it's slow. People can hear it. He can talk with bigger words and they can look up the word. He's really smart. And we should elect somebody like that again. That's all I gotta say. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And I'm not all for the trolls. Not at all. Please, just if you're gonna troll, I'll block you. It's as simple as that. Just be nice. Just be supportive. If you're gonna be in chat, be supportive. If you just want to watch, that's cool. You can't get blocked just watching. How am I gonna block you? If you subscribe to the channel, even better. And you just watch, thank you so much for this. That helps so much. If you subscribe and you just watch. If you're gonna join chat though, please be respectful. Be supportive. Be nice to my community. You know, don't come in to just try to like steal subs or try to be a troll or cause some drama or some weird thing in my chat. It's not why I'm here, guys. You want to ask me a question? You want to talk to me a little bit? Fine. I'm not here to troll. I'm not here to insult anybody. Don't feel insulted. You know, just take it as it is. You know, if you don't like what I'm saying and you do feel insulted, turn it off. Or maybe question yourself. Question why you feel insulted by somebody that's just making content. Please. Please. Let's see. Cliffy Senpai. I'm not sure what he commented on. We had a comment recently. I just saw it just now. Did you watch? Are you watching now? Cliffy Senpai. This person. So first of all, I have to wonder about your name. Secondly, if you're commenting on that video that was martial arts, let's see if you did. I think you did, but I'm not. I can't see it right now. So the question is, the answer is yes. The question was, can you actually fight? The answer is yes. I've been since I was a bat, but it's pretty amateur. Did that for a few years, and then I picked up Kung Fu and did that my whole life, the rest of my life. I went to school for it. I went to school in Lancaster City for that, and I've just been teaching it since I was a teenager. It's been many years I've been teaching it, and I did full contact sparring, grappling. We also did the hardcore training. I even talked in the one video about how hardcore or like cold score training methods were. We sparred on top of cinder blocks sometimes. We'd actually get cinder blocks out, set them up, stand on them, and spar. We did full contact sparring. You know, hitting in the head and everything. You know, we didn't stop. It's continuous. No point sparring. It doesn't really teach you much. We did grappling too on the floor. You keep going. You don't stop. We did all that. So yes, the answer to your question is yes, I can. I don't get into fights. I've sparred more times than I can count. It used to be something I would teach. I mean, like, we're talking about full contact sparring here, and I was teaching it. So yeah, of course. So yeah, if that answers your question, yes. The answer to your question is yes. Can I fight? Yes. I don't do sport. I don't believe in fighting for sport. I believe in teaching to defend oneself. I'm learning the art to learn the art because it's cool, and it is. But I don't believe in using it for any other reason except in self-defense. That's actually kind of how I was taught to as part of our code, our ethics. So in my opinion, if you learned the system I learned and then you compete, you're not really following the code, in my opinion. It's just my opinion. But yeah, like I just choose not to use it for that. But yeah, for sure, man. I mean, like, the amount of times the amount of times I've been injured sparring, I mean, geez, just so many, too many to count. That specifically then too, sparring on cinder blocks and bricks and stuff. I remember distinctly. I didn't wear shoes. Some people wore martial arts shoes. Nope. I was as hardcore as possible. And there's one time I was sparring on the bricks, and I literally I went to step back and twist and turn, and then when I went to step back, I literally, all my and all the turning and everything, my foot landed on the brick, but on the corner, and it just because it was all my weight and the twisting and everything, it hit the corner and flipped the brick up in the air, and so like just ripped the skin right out of the bottom of my foot. I literally had a chunk of skin just missing out of the bottom of my foot. It hurt so freaking bad. So yeah, the answer is, the idea is to do as much full contact, real actual sparring stuff as possible to actually use the art. A lot of schools really do a lot of like point sparring and stuff. It is right to say and teach you properly, because every fight continues. Nobody's gonna be like, all right, stop. That's the point. Every fight continues and keeps going. So like you can't rely on point sparring to teach you really much of anything, except how to get one really good hit in. Big deal. So yeah. Just answering that question. I don't think I have any more. Yeah, I just wanted to answer that for you guys. We're gonna end here soon. I wanted to take a little bit of time to answer that question. But yeah, I used to. You guys can check out the channel. I mean, the channel's 11 years old, and some of the original content on the channel was when I made martial arts content when I owned the school, and so some of it's at the school, like at my school that I owned, and I mean, some of it's at home, some of it's at the school, though. And that was when I owned the school that I did a lot of that. I was trying to just promote the school, so you can check that out literally anytime. Yes, it's like some of the first content on the channel, so you're gonna have to go pretty far down there, and don't go to the lives. It's not on the lives. It's just it should be under the videos, and it should be all the way down, like pretty much all the way down. You could search it if you have the search function on mobile. You probably won't. I'll make a playlist soon for all of it. I thought I had actually done that, but apparently not. No, I just looked, and I don't think I did, which was my bad because I normally break things down into playlists. So I'm gonna make a playlist just for like all the kung fu stuff. That way you guys can just go there, like every time you go on the channel, just boom. That's why I do that. I do that with playlists. So I'll have to start doing that with the kung fu stuff. We did a sidekick tutorial. That was definitely one we did. Did that at the school. Really bad quality though. I think I recorded that on my old ass. That was back when I had an iPhone. Yes, I actually had an iPhone. That was back when I had an iPhone. I think it was a 3GS. It was just trash. I did a bunch of stuff where it's like shadow boxing to like music and stuff. My friend made. My friend has a channel and he makes music, and he gave me some music to use for that. So anyway, guys, I really, 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 really appreciate all of you and your interest in, well, the channel and what we're doing, you know, especially the martial arts content. I freaking love that. Like, I was really disappointed when, you know, a long time ago that didn't promote the school like it should have. We just needed more people in the school. The rent was too high. My rent, $2,300 a month to keep that school open. $2,300 a month to keep this, just for rent. Just for rent. So it was the sort of thing where when the stock market crash in 2008 happened, that was when I took ownership. And a lot of people cut stuff out of their budget, like kung fu lessons, things like that. It's as simple as that. I just, you know, I had a lot of students, and a lot of them had to cut it out. They were honest about it. They told me. We just didn't. We started getting more back because of some of the advertising and things I was doing. We started getting some back, but it's a very slow process because of everything that happened. The economic, the housing market and everything. Just people refinancing and trying to get consolidated and stuff. It's true. That's what happened. And unfortunately, we didn't outlast it. We were so close. Like I'm talking like 2 months after I closed the doors, I was getting phone calls, like a lot. Sucks. That's the way it happens sometimes. And so, you know, that's the unfortunate thing is I didn't choose that location. That location, it was like already there, and he had opened it up. So I unfortunately didn't choose that location. But I also didn't have the means to relocate either. So it just is what it is. You know, unfortunately. You know, like with my means, I didn't have the ability to reopen because we weren't even open that long under me. You know, so I just didn't. I wasn't there long enough until I wasn't even really gaining a profit. You know, that's the point. The housing market hit right when I opened, so there was no profit to be had. Alright guys, I gotta get going. Take care. I appreciate you, all of you. Appreciate all of you. Thank you so much all for watching this content, watching my martial arts content. Listen to me ramble about politics. Appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. Take care.